What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age 2 Legacy. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, either Dragon Age 2 proper or Legacy, go ahead and check the description below. I got the whole series down there in order for you guys in a playlist. We are here at the very end. This is the final confrontation. We'll be dealing with Janica and taking a look at this Darkspawn god we've been hearing so much about. This fight is not so great. I'm not a huge fan of this fight. It might take us a couple steps, not sure. I'll try and make it smooth. Fight's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, especially for this build. This build is not built for boss fights. It's built for mobs.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made his choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawke was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
It definitely matters. I'd like to know. Won't influence my decision of the here and now, but the past is important.
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawke was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You threatened Father.
You were going to kill our mother.
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
That doesn't make it better.
You see, Hawke? How can you trust anything Larius says?
Listen, honey, just because he did some messed up shit in the past doesn't mean that you're not doing messed up shit right now in the present, okay? I can't do anything to unfuck that situation between Malcolm and Larius, but what I can do is stop you from ending the world with your weird Darkspawn Blood Mage ritual, okay? Yeah, that's scummy what he did. I guess it's up to interpretation if he would have ever actually done it or not, right? If he would have ever actually killed our mother, or if that was just all bluster to get him to come along. We'll never know. But what we do know is it's a terrible idea. And, I mean, two things can be true at the same time. He can be a bad person and you can be wrong. So, you're gonna go to the grave.
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawke. I just need your blood.
And that is exactly what she's trying to say he did to our mother and father. So self-admittedly, she's exactly the same. No different. Which is funny, right? Trying to paint it a certain way when you do the exact same crap in the same sentence. Bold of her to assume I'm that easy to manipulate, right?
He stirs. Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key. It's not strong enough. Use your blood. Free him and slay him.
Assuming he can be slayed. Yeah, Janica died real quick. She died at the start of that confrontation. You might have missed it, but if you go back and slow it down, you'll see that she got clapped almost instantly. So let's save after we've done that. And now we'll release the Darkspawn God. And break all these containment pillar seals.
Look, that seems to have weakened the spell.
Just 3 more to go.
Yeah, this fight, it ain't great. This is the arena. There's a lot of gimmick mechanics here, like dodging fire and crystals and a bunch of stuff, and then you gotta like hide in the nooks from the fire.
He won't stop coming after us unless we do this.
There's a whole bunch of stuff here that we gotta take care of that I would prefer not to have to deal with, but we do.
Feel that? It's like something is lifting.
I don't think...
Chance to change your mind.
I think this fight would have been better if they had just designed it like a traditional fight. I would guess within the confines of the game they didn't want another Arashok fight, and that's why this happened, but... I'm not too fond of this one. But hopefully we can get it first try. Sometimes you die to some BS. Wakey. Pretty cool actually, because anybody who's played Inquisition and hasn't played this, you're about to see where Corypheus comes from.
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
He speaks of the old gods, the Imperium.
You are no man. Do you belong to the Empire? Or be you of dwarven blood? How come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
You're a dark spawn. Dark spawn, ravaging the deep road, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this?
Somebody get him a mirror.
The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness, ever since. How long?
The Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the blight. It tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn, Wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
He slept. While the seals held, he could not wake. He knows nothing of time that passed. We must kill him now, before he comes to.
First he went after the Maker in his house, then me in mine. I'm honored.
The city. It was supposed to be golden. It was supposed to be ours.
Mages reach exceeding their grasp.
I cannot leave with you. I will leave through you. I seek the light.
Okay, so we're gonna go control A right off rip here. Actually, we're not yet. This is the first damage phase, so.
Your sacrifices, Lord. Accept me now.
This whole thing is gonna be broken down into like 4 phases. Now we're gonna go control A.
Do you think they're tired?
And here we are with the nonsense. Everybody stay right here. Hey, you see, this is why I'm not fond of it.
He's drawing power from the statues.
I see
Couldn't
it.
we destroy them then?
Indeed.
I'm an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
Yeah, there is no dodge in that fire, unfortunately. Can I just have to eat it?
We have to stay ahead of the flames.
Where it's so easy. Let the fire burn us a little, because that heals us. When we kill the little chicken nuggets, that heals us. So, it's better to let yourself get burned a little before you drop them like bad habits. Or at least the second one. You can kill the first one instantly if you like.
Get back! Is that all you got? I'll deal with this! Something more!
Perhaps a little something more.
He's attacking! From the statue!
I think it takes 4 phases to kill him. I'll do Control A. Oh, we'll just sit in here. You see, now we have to deal with this maze. As if it wasn't already toxic.
We have to cut off his source of power.
But at least these bozos heal us, right? This is why we're using Control A for all of this stuff. Fire resistance helps here too. If you can stack fire resistant gear, that'll help you here as well. Yeah, Control A is definitely the solution to this encounter. And you kind of just gotta hope the AI will path correctly. Which sometimes it doesn't. I've had people get stuck before and then take a lot of fire damage, but again, once you kill these 2 chuckle heads, you'll get a full heal for your party, so that's not the end of the world. Perhaps a little something more. Excellent. Now we'll let everybody move again. We'll drop the Control A. And we'll just try and chop that wood. Okay, Control A. Have everybody pause where I tell them to. And then everybody step on into this border. And now the path is cut off by lightning. And we still gotta deal with the fire.
And the rocks as well.
It's very cool. Hopefully there won't be any dragon getting pulled out of his ass.
There must be a way to weaken it. No! You're stronger than I thought. That's not
Meryl. Okay, and the cubby.
strong enough.
Oh, my game crashed. Hell yeah. I love that. Okay, so we'll have to run that fight back, unfortunately. We can just wait in here this time. I hope the lightning doesn't crash us again. actually in trouble if we do that.
Out of his ass, I'm leaving.
Pause on that for a second.
There must be a way to weaken it.
Through here. Through here. Right in here.
No! You are strong.
Try and get some distance from the fire.
Rub it up!
Guy's gonna sting a little, but it's okay. Kills will heal us through that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Everybody up here.
He summoned a storm.
I'll sack him. We gotta keep on moving here a little.
That's where it's hurt!
Fire will sting, but we should be able to get the kill to heal all that before we burn to death.
And it is something more!
Come on down.
Is there a kill in the air?
Not the quipping.
Run all you like! I can reach you anywhere!
Okay, so let's do... You're already healing, that's fine. Let me just skirt out of that real quick. You need to stand right there so you can actually do something about it. And you can go right there. Yeah, we'll chop that wood. Will give us some stamina drop back. I should fall here in a second. To add to the accolades, Hawk has killed a Magister now, and here is our final piece of the Warden gear. So, if you're curious on what that looks like, that is our full Warden set, and it looks incredible. I love the Warden redesign for Dragon Age 2 on the gear, because the only time you really see Warden armor inside Origins would either be the Vigil's Keep DLC or Duncan's initial armor when he first comes to get you wherever your origin is. You don't see much of it, but I think they did a really good job designing this. Great Fantasy Knight armor. Love it. Love it completely. That's why I modded it into my Origins playthrough. It's pretty much the only consistent mod that I use in Dragon Age games. Just that. Yeah, and here falls Corypheus. That's one of the original Magisters that caused all of this, at least as far as we know so far in the game lore-wise. He's one of the, I think it was, what, original 12 or 6 or whatever that first went in and caused all that. Made the Black City, or made the Golden City black, tainted it with humanity's corruption, and then doomed everybody else for all eternity, essentially. Created the Darkspawn and all that stuff. I guess technically they did still do that. It just wasn't the seat of the Maker that he invaded. It was the seat of the Vale and the Dalish Pantheon. Now this is an important, cheeky little cutscene that it's crucial to pay attention to here, in terms of how we go from this to Inquisition.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here. You've gained an ally today.
He does sound different, huh?
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
The Wardens won't thank me for the deaths of their own.
Janica ignored the Warden Commander's express orders when she sought to free Corypheus. They'll be relieved she's gone. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larius. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
It's amazing how the past haunts us. All this hardship, because of what happened so many years ago. Did Father think it was worth it? He certainly knew it was too shameful to mention. He was wise not to share it with Mother, or any non-mage.
It gets harder every year to remember what Father was like.
I thought he knew everything. You know, as much as he had to spend time training me, he was so proud of you and Carver, his little soldiers. He'd still be proud, even after all this.
I'd like to think so.
I'd have loved to talk to Mother about this. About Father.
I still can't believe she's gone. I wish... Well, perhaps it doesn't matter. Thank you for taking care of everything, brother.
Back to the circle she goes to continue her life.
Malcolm would be happy you two aren't at each other's throats. Not all the time. He sacrificed so we would have a life free to choose. Must have been a terrible burden. Much like the burden you've assumed.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
That's a very touching way to end this game, I think. A true ending to Dragon Age 2. Yeah, so obviously basically what happened is Corypheus has a deep connection to the Blight and the Taint. I mean, obviously, right? He's technically one of the people that started it. And so what you see in Dragon Age Inquisition, if you've played that towards the end of the game, something happens and you'll kind of see him respawn. Corypheus has an ability to respawn into the closest blighted creature. And obviously what happened there when we killed him, there was one more blighted creature around, which was Larius. So he went into Larius. And then from there, obviously, we'll go into Dragon Age Inquisition and we'll see what he gets up to now that we've given him his freedom, which is yet another thing that is on Hawke's head, right? Hawke's done a lot here. Technically, technically it was Isabella, not Hawke, but he presided at least over a Canary invasion of a pre-Marches city. He presided over the death of a Viscount, he presided over a Circle Rebellion, and right after that a Templar Rebellion. You could say that he caused, or at least had a gigantic hand in all of that. And then he released the Darkspawn Blight God on the world. So Hawke had a pretty good run here, all things considered, in terms of effect on the overall state of the world and the lore of everything. You could say that he had his hand in just as much as the Warden Commander from Dragon Age Origins, if not more, because the things that take part in this game literally set up the rest of the entire franchise going forward, including things that we learn and had to take care of in Veilguard too. Kind of makes you wonder if any of the things going forward would have happened if Hawke hadn't just gone on that legacy mission. Because you had the orb with Solus and a bunch of other things that maybe wouldn't have taken place, right? Because the orb is given to Corypheus, and then what happens there happens. Like, maybe none of that happens if Corypheus just stays locked up in his cell. I guess we'll never know. There are some things that would have still happened without legacy, like the Mages and Templars obviously would have still come to a head after the death of the Grand Cleric and things like that, but yeah. That little conversation right there by the fireplace is super, super touching, and those parts of this game I absolutely love. I do kind of wish that they had not backtracked and kept Hawke as the protagonist for the rest of the franchise. I think that would have been interesting to see Hawke's journey from this to Inquisition and then to Veilguard. I think if it was Hawke, I think it would have had a lot more weight rather than a new protagonist every single game. Like, if we couldn't have had the hero of Ferelden come back for Inquisition, which is obviously best in slot, I mean, hero of Ferelden would have had all that shit squared away in 10 minutes flat. He would have gone home happy and took Morrigan back to the woods. But regardless of that, I do kind of wish we had gotten Hawke back for a couple more runs, but well, right. Nevertheless, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this series and this little expansion foray before we head into Inquisition, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to stay tuned on the channel, because we will be starting our Inquisition run very, very soon to finish the franchise for Dragon Age Origins. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.